So in this video I had a question. I had it a couple months ago. I've got a list of questions from people, which is fantastic. Guys, if you've got questions, I'm quite happy to make a video of it. In this video, what he was asking, on the RC2, which I've got here, can you change the home point by dragging it on the screen? Now, I know you can do it on the RC because I actually did a video on that. And what he was referring to, he hasn't seen any on the RC2 controllers where you can actually drag it. So this is what this video is about. Can you change the home point by dragging it on the screen? So, first thing we've got to do, guys, is get that drone up in the air. Now, in today's video, I'll be using my Air 3, but it doesn't matter what drone you're using, as long as you have to use the RC2. So, should we get on with it? My home point has already been logged in where it is now, so I get a drone off the ground.
Take off.
I'm not going to walk too far because it takes ages doing that. You know, so just going to send the drone up. Okay. I'm going to start walking. Okay, so what we do first, guys, is we go into your settings. You scroll down to update home point. Now on there, drag to adjust the position of the home point. Okay. So let's do that again. Home point updated. No, I don't think that was done right. Okay, let's do it again. Right, so can I? Okay, so to be honest, if I tap on that, no, I shouldn't have done that. Cancel that. Okay, do it again. Okay, let's do that. Go back in again, home point. Okay, you can drag it, but obviously where my drone is, if I bring it over to there, now what I'd notice is you touch that screen, it puts in another home point. Okay, so there's the home point there. I'm over there. Just do it again. Nope. Okay. Right. Right, I mean, if you notice, guys, to me personally, I don't think it's a good idea, because you can see I've dropped the pin there, which I'm going to cancel anyway. Now the home point, the home point for some reason has gone over there. I'll just do it once more. Just we'll give it another try. Update the home point. So it's reset itself back to its original home point. Now I was hoping that we could just. I'm going to just try the aircraft a minute. Okay, well that's pointless. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try and drag it to where I am now. Obviously, because what it's doing, it's just going for the controller. This is why I think, personally, it's just best. Okay, so I've changed the home point. Let's see what happens.
Updated.
So it says it updates. So we'll just press the screen.
Return to home.
Okay, where's it going? It's going nowhere near.
Landing.
Okay, I'm going to cancel that. Right. So, what I'm going to say now, whoever sent that question in, I would just go by the controller, guys, because to me, it's not really It's not very accurate at all. Let's just go back on there. Now on there you got aircraft and controller. So I'm going to say hit the controller. Okay, that.
Home point updated.
Right, we hit the return to home. Now it should come near me. It won't come on top of me, but it will come near me. And if you notice, it looks like it's going to land in that bush.
Landing.
And it's going to land. Okay. Here it is there. I'm going to stop that there. I don't want it to land into that. I don't think it would land. Let's have a look if it... Let's bring it back there. Okay. I'm going to bring it up now. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk back to the camera here. We're going to change the home point again and just see how accurate it is. The only problem with changing the home point, to me, it's never going to be smack on. I could have made it carry on land. It probably would have stopped and asked me, is it safe to land? So anyway, I'm back at the camera. I'm going to change the home point by going into settings, home point. I'm not going to do the dragging because to me, I don't think it's very accurate, that. I don't like that idea. So we press the controller. Hang on, see, guys, you've got to be so careful. I'm just going to cancel it because it's dropped the pin. Do it again. Home point. Okay. We okay that.
Home point updated.
So it's updated. Guys, you always got to make sure it's made sure it's updated, because if it hasn't said that, then it hasn't updated. So anyway, as you can see over there, the drone's pretty low. Let's just bring that gimbal up just to prove how low it is. Bring it over that way a bit. Okay, so you can see where the home point is now. It will move closer to me. I'll just do the home point.
Return to home.
So it's just going up. It's coming back to me. If you notice, it just went up to about 45 feet. It's going to land sort of, looking at it now, it's going to land there. That didn't go very well, really. So you can drag it, but I think, as you saw, it wasn't easy. And I noticed it, when I thought I dragged it to a different position, it went virtually in the opposite direction. And also, if you only got a touch-out screen and it put a pin down, I didn't like that idea myself. Now, it could be, I mean, the other thing is, I got quite greasy hands. It did drag, but it's pretty sensitive, that screen. And I just think the best option, guys, is just hit the controller so the drone will come back to you. Now, obviously, if you're on the move, you can just keep updating it. But, hey, hope that was helpful. If you know a better method, I just couldn't see it. I mean, I think the other problem with this dragging to a different home point is all you get on your screen is what I call the default setting, which is you don't get satellite vision. If you had a satellite vision, you could be pretty more accurate, especially with the tracks and that. But to me, I think personally, it's just best to press the controller and the drone will come back to you. It won't come directly on top of you, as you saw, but good question. Anyway, as always, another video coming soon.